forecast. Hey, Steph.
Yeah, right now it's the calm before the return of Santa Ana winds. As we check out Mount Wilson, things are calm out this way right now. We're looking at mostly clear skies, and you see the trees pretty still as we continue at this hour. El Monte temperatures at 69 degrees as we continue, and temperatures in some other areas have already warmed up into the upper 60s in areas like Ontario, West Covina, Riverside. 72 for you in Hemet and Temecula. 72 as well in Van Nuys and down into downtown LA. 70 degrees currently in LAX. All right, let's go over the winds because, of course, this is the big story as we head into the coming days. Right now, pretty calm. No complaints, but we head into later on tonight. We stop at around 10 tonight where we start to see the shift in the winds. The winds coming in from the north. You are able to sort of make out the arrows here. So winds picking up for some spots, for example, right around Santa Clarita, around the area mountains. As we continue through the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning, we get more of the offshore winds. We get the return of the Santa Ana winds really impacting the typical wind-prone areas of Ventura, LA counties, also the San Gabriel Mountains here, San Bernardino, Riverside, and even down into the Santa Ana Mountains. So again, this is the typical wind-prone areas when we talk about the Santa Ana winds. But notice as we continue throughout the day, because we have enough upper-level wind support, we'll start to see the winds become a little bit more widespread, including the basin. Gusts getting close to 30 miles an hour as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. The winds will continue. And notice here some of the pinks, some of the lighter colors here, and also some reds. An indication that some areas could be dealing with wind gusts around 60, even upwards of 70 miles an hour. That's going to be a possibility as we head into Wednesday morning. Still gusting pretty good across the region here. And then as we continue, especially into Wednesday evening, the winds start to let up a little bit. Still breezy to windy across the typical wind-prone areas, and that's something that we'll continue to keep in mind. We do have high wind warnings for portions of LA County. It's more that lighter mustard color you find. The darker yellow is that high wind watch that has been posted, goes into effect here tomorrow. In addition to that, because of the winds and the dry humidity, we have the red flag warnings for the San Gabriel Mountains, Van Nuys, for example. We do have fire weather watches that are in place for much of the region, for the exception of the high desert. Here's a look at the extended forecast for the basin. Temperatures here in the coming days will be in the low 70s, mid 70s by Thursday, but windy conditions Tuesday and Wednesday, as well as for the coastal communities. The winds carrying on as we head toward the latter part of the work week, however, won't be as strong compared to tomorrow. For the valleys here too, gusty winds Tuesday, Wednesday, dying down a little bit as we head into Thursday and Friday, but the threat is still there. Of course, we know how dry things have been, so that fire threat still remains elevated even as we head toward the latter part of the week. For the high desert, gusty winds Tuesday and Wednesday. I know we very much need the wet weather, but that dry stretch will continue across the region here. And lastly, for the mountains, gusts 50, 80 miles an hour plus in some areas. We'll be feeling those winds Tuesday, Wednesday, even as we head into Thursday and Friday. However, not as bad. That was your forecast. Over to you, Annabelle.
All right, Steph, thank you very much for that.